Well, as you guys can see, we went from winter to spring, back to winter in a week. So, that being said, I got quite a bit done. One, it was warm out, but since then, now that it's cooled back down to, I want to say it's 23 out right now, here in Wisconsin. But I figured I'd do a little update, since I really can't do anything else. I don't really feel like doing anything else either, for that matter. The shed is kind of open. No Suburbans in here, they're all in the garage. This push mower, I think I'm going to sell. I'm not sure yet. It's either going to be this one or that one. And those are the only two push mowers that are in here. I'll let you guys pan, but you can see there's no push mowers hiding anywhere up here. Just tractors and tractor mower decks. So I have these two, one in the garage, and then there's actually two of them up in my fort, which is now a storage shed. Still trying to sell this mower deck. If any one of you guys is interested, its location is Waukesha, Wisconsin. I'm asking $40 or best reasonable offer. Comes with a mill drive, both upper and lower rods for both. There's one little rust hole that's pretty much right where my glove is. It's about the size of a pea. Nothing too bad. Can easily be fixed. So I'm trying to get rid of that because I also have two there and two more in the garage. Yeah, I have more square decks than I know what to do with. That one there is 469. That one came off my 68. I have another 68 deck and I have another 67 deck. This deck is from the 67 based on that decal down there, what's left of it. Not much else new is new with the custom. It still has a bunch of mud and stuff on the fenders and on the tires from Baraboo, which is way back in August, because this thing came straight out of the back of my truck and got parked. I did take the battery out of it. And I actually thought about putting my pull start on this engine, but I'm still toying around with that. Not sure if I'm gonna do that yet or not. I might just do it for kicks. I don't know. I might just leave it well enough original because this tractor is all original. This tractor, I'm hoping to restore this year. I'm thinking I'm gonna pull the hubcaps off and leave them off. I thought they looked kind of cool on there at the time. The ones in the custom look good, but you know, it's one of those things where you wish you had a set of hubcaps. You wish you had a set of hubcaps. Well, now I've got two full sets. Well, 2.5 sets really, because I have one front and one rear hubcap that I bought for $1 a piece. That set I got for nothing. That set I paid, I think, $25 or $30 for. But it's one of those things where I just kind of threw them on this tractor. They were on the 68. I took them off, threw them on here, and they looked good on there for a while, but I decided I'm going to take them off. The battery that's in here is off of the 69 because the battery that was in here is having issues, so I have it on the battery tender. So for those of you that don't know, it is a 14 horsepower Briggs & Stratton engine in this tractor. You can tell by the carburetor. But what I really love about this thing, so it feels off right now. Turn the fuel on. I'll even take my glove off. This exhaust is absolutely stone cold. I mean, it more or less hurts my hand, not because it's hot, because it's cold. And I'm going to try and put my glove back on here one-handed. It's easier said than done. Now I did just have this tractor running about a week ago. So I turn the key on, pull the choke out, give it a little bit of throttle. As you guys can see, those cast iron Briggs engines, they run really, really good. So, most of you Sears guys, I would assume, know that they made an SS14 and an SS15. I'm potentially looking at purchasing one. Except I don't have space for it. You might say there's space right where I'm standing and space all the way out there. Well, right now I could fit 2 more tractors in here. Once those chairs come out, this tractor actually will move forwards, and most likely the custom will go in the back corner because I don't really use the custom anymore. And then this tractor can move forward, as you can see it's back a little ways because there's 1, 2, 3, 4 mower decks there. That one for the custom is leaning up against the wall, so it's actually completely out of the way. But that's pretty much all I have going on out here. I'm going to go up to the garage. Yeah, so anyways, I'm really hoping I can get an SS14. One thing I never knew about them, they're made in 1 year. Well, that I knew. But there's an early and a late version, and there's 2 different model numbers for the SS14. I've just discovered that just the other day by doing some Google searching and stuff like that. If an airplane going overhead. That's the battery tender running. As you can see, I've got some space here in the garage. The deck is off of the 69. I just, matter of fact, put it on the trailer here about 10 minutes ago. But the deck is off, so it's easier to maneuver. The 67, nothing has changed with that other than it's basically a pile of parts on top of it. The deck is still on it. And then the 68 still has the frame of the snow cab on it because I don't have access to the back of the shed where I can hang the frame up once I disassemble it the rest of the way. I'm either going to sell the 67 here if I can't get what I'm asking for it. If any of you are potentially interested in it, leave a comment below. We can talk pricing. Again, it is located in Waukesha, Wisconsin. I will sell this tractor with this mower deck and the other 67 mower deck as a lot. Now, this tractor was in really good shape, the original paint, but then the previous owner repainted it. And I started bringing it back down to the original paint simply just to restore it, but I just don't have the time for it right now. And this tractor is kind of an impulse buy because it was an oddball tractor because according to the model number, if you haven't watched my other videos, 250-100 is a pull start tractor. It's not electric start. And it does have the original muffler. The shroud that's on there now is the pull start shroud. And I do have several other parts. I have the starter cup. And right underneath it, right there, is the recoil. Right there's the recoil. This is that's the black headlight panel. I do have the grill screens, both top and bottom, the hood brace. One of the original hood springs. I can make another one of the hood grill springs. So I had some material. Tires are like new on that tractor, but like I said, I will most likely end up just taking it down to every single little tiny part, boxing it up, and putting it through that hole, or that rectangle right there. Store it up there for a while. Because I kind of think it's cool because I have now a 67, a 68, and a 69 base Suburban. So it's just a regular Suburban. The 67 never had a 67 Suburban 12. They had the Super 12. So technically this is like the Suburban 10, Suburban 12, and Suburban 12. Or both the economy line Suburban tractor, your more basic version. But with that being said, there's not too much else that's new. I've just been in the process of organizing, and I still have to go through that. I'm sure you guys can relate. Matter of fact, there's a starter off of an S10 right there. And there's all this crap. It's right there. If anyone's interested in that, let me know. I have that I need to get rid of. Still have the snow blowers out because obviously there's still snow on the ground. But yeah, that's basically it. So if you remember, there's 3 decks in the shed. There's deck 4, 67 is deck 5. So yes, I have 5 square decks, and only these 3 Suburbans here. So I need to downsize. And if I got the SS14, that would be coming with a deck too. So I'd have 6 Suburban decks, which I really don't need. So, that being said, I will let you guys go. Have a nice day, and I will talk to you all later.